Hi there, this is Chris Bear, and today we're out here on the 5-acre pasture below our tasting room at Oso Libre Winery. You can see the cows in the background. It's their time of year to enjoy the spring growth. But what we're talking about today is some of the things we do for our sustainability in practice. And one of the most important things is this wind machine. It's called a WECF, which stands for Wind Energy Conversion Facility. What it does is it turns, of course, 24 hours a day. It doesn't, unlike the sun, require the daytime hours only, and it generates 10,000 kilowatts, and that's why it's called the 10 kW. We put it in back in 2004. What this machine does when it turns is it pulls 2 tons of air pollutants out of the air a year. What the machine allows us is to remove 16 tons of greenhouse gases and 200 pounds of air pollutants each year. The lifespan of this machine is about 30 years, and it needs virtually zero maintenance so far, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it holds that way. It stands 80 foot tall. The blades are 11 foot long each, so a total span is 22 feet. And we're so grateful that it allows us to have a zero carbon footprint when we combine it with our solar. Linda sort of imagined that I was running around crazy like Don Quixote chasing windmills, if you've ever ventured to read that 40,000 page book. So when we opened our winery and we had Michael Barretto teaching us how to make wine, our flagship wine is Quixotic. And that came originally from her decision that she thought her husband was crazy, and so it became one of our trademarks that we're very proud of in the wine department. Along with our WECF machine, which is a part of our SIP solutions, we have our solar panels up on top of our tasting room. We have 77 panels. It also produces 10 kW. So together, collectively, we have a total possibility of producing 20 kW. That's enough to run the winery, our home, all of our pumps and wells on the property, and leave us with a zero carbon footprint. Unfortunately, the sun's not always out and the wind doesn't always blow, so we ultimately don't get quite that total. But we do get more than the winery, which is what allows us to continue to have a zero carbon footprint.